Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest edition of Stoop Talk Podcast, man. I am your host, Lance BCE, and to my left, DJ Active.
Oh, go on.
What's up?
Chilling.
You in better spirits?
I'm always in good spirits.
Not always.
I'm always in good spirits. Even when I was sick, I was in good spirits.
No, you be fake emotional sometimes, and I don't like that.
Fake emotional?
Yeah.
About what?
Having a fake attitude with us.
Only you call Thomas on the low.
But why would you say that?
Because you be fake going through things.
Everybody goes through things.
No, not like you.
Okay. Where are we getting at? Are
Chase,
you just want to say my personal shit? Like,
no. Chase, what's going on, bro?
Oh, wagwan.
Woo, vintage Christian hoodie again, you know?
Very.
And the Stoop Talk the hat to match. Okay, all right. I see. I like the fit.
Looking reddish.
What they call
there,
that?
boy.
Drip. They call that drip.
What?
Yeah, drip. That's the young folks call a lit looking.
You mean
outfit.
drip?
Drip. That's what I said.
You sound like you were saying drip. Right?
Anyways,
You know he don't enunciate his fucking...
Keds.
I thought he was saying jerk.
Keds, what's going on?
I
bro?
knew it wasn't drip. That's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? This is what I know.
What's up, Keds?
Chillin', man. You already.
Rich and nameless.
Yeah, you already, man. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Rich and nameless and made. You know what I'm saying? That's how we
man.
feeling.
Yeah, making this money out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Fresh
get
is
a
going
dollar.
on.
How you doing,
Free, let
my
me get it
friend?
out.
Wait, what's this new voice you putting on?
Feeling like a made man right now.
Oh, okay. You feeling pretty made? I'm feeling pretty made too. You know what I'm saying?
She gave us an offer we couldn't refuse.
Oh, okay.
What's
You know?
wrong with this guy over here? This is cool, man.
I didn't get the joke. I didn't.
No,
laugh.
you wouldn't. It's not Jamaican.
Nah. I'm good, man. Feeling good, living better. You know the motto.
I wonder why most of us got on all made today. I wonder what's the special occasion. You know, is it because we have a special guest here? Is it because we have Mrs. Maid in the building?
Absolutely.
Co-founder.
One of
Excuse me?
Founder.
She's half.
Founder. Yeah, I'm like, what?
Founder.
It's one of one.
One of one.
One of one.
My sis, ladies and gentlemen.
I do my own.
Come on,
I
Active.
got you,
You're not on your job, bro.
I do my own.
I pressed the horn a long time ago when he said that. I did.
It wasn't on
It's
cue.
now time for the
You know what I'm
introduction,
saying?
and
Right.
you
You know
missed
what?
it.
Ladies and
Gotta-
gentlemen,
Missed
welcome
it.
Free to the podcast. What's up, Free?
Well, hello
Maid?
and good evening and good
Maid
night.
women.
Mad
West
bombs.
Indian women.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
Mad
good evening.
bombs.
Hello, good evening and good night.
Yes.
And this is a very good friend of BCE and DJ Active too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you said it, so even I sound way sexier saying it.
Yes,
my
wow.
God.
My
Here we
nigga.
go.
I
And
sound
when
way
you-
sexier
All
saying it.
right.
He ain't waste no
This
time.
is what
None.
we're gonna do. When you talk about me or
You don't have a
look,
bleep?
Don't look. Yeah. Don't. I'm gonna get one. Stop bleeping.
Anyways,
or a fucking referee whistle sign or something like that when you say something crazy, like like
okay.
a technical foul.
Well, you go get that in your
I
spare
am.
time.
I am.
Look for that.
I am.
Lord.
Anyways, Free. This has been a long time coming.
I mean,
We kind of got butt up a little bit.
Matter of fact,
Kinda.
hold on.
Because
Listen,
kinda.
facts.
listen to
Kinda.
you know
What
the,
is that?
You'll
Don't
see.
watch that.
Okay.
you know how it goes.
No.
You know, we had a lot of people and
I mean, she
the
wasn't
list
even
is
good enough
long.
to make it on season 1. She had
Hey,
to wait
listen.
till season 2. I'm
listen,
just
but
No, don't
saying.
feel bad. There was some bros that didn't even get on.
right,
season one.
exactly.
Alright,
Like
fine.
I came this season.
exactly.
Alright.
Ak was even, and Ak is my guy. You know what
First
I'm
of all, I
saying?
never said nothing
No,
about
that's the
tequila,
brother. Don't
okay?
say
Shout
my
out to
guy.
tequila, you know what I'm saying? Of course, that is the bro, so that's fine.
we got to spread out the the star wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
So-
how it works? Got it.
no, I said the star wealth.
Season 1 was practice.
the
I got
warm-up.
it, so now
Nah, I would have called it a
everybody's
warm
here.
up. Season 1 was lit.
Now
You know
it was
what I'm
dope. I
saying?
did
But,
watch.
Yeah. So, you're finally here. We're going to have
Yes.
some fun. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, before we actually start, tell the people a little about you, tell them about, how you were, party promoter to, maid woman, clothesline,
Right.
maid. So, just give us a little brief little, story.
Brief little story.
About my
A
sister.
little backstory. Well,
Free.
I guess that's why you actually said co-founder first. Is
Yeah.
Because, right, I got it.
Yeah.
So it was a team effort. Shout out to my sister Deja, which of course we all know as well. We were
Sup, Dej?
promoters
Dej.
back in
Bomb.
the heyday. That's how we actually kind of all met. pretty much. Yeah,
Because
that's
you was
how
a
we
part of
Team Life.
made.
Team
Well,
Life.
Team Life was
Yeah,
first,
Team Life
and
was
then
first.
Famous shout out to you. You know what I'm
we
saying?
were Deja and I was sick of all the men and the. No, that's really what happened. It was a lot of. It was like 7 of us on the team, and her and I decided to venture off and start promoting on our own. So, actually, the name Made Woman came from Deja and our back and forth to trying to figure it out. And after that, years has gone on. We stopped promoting, so on and so forth. But I kind of always carried the Made Woman Free name. And getting into apparel, then we carried it on in there, and now it's Made Apparel. So the meaning of it actually is to be assured of success and fortune. So I was like, nah, we got to keep that going. So we're going to be fortunate in any lane. We're going to be fortunate in clothing as well. And now we got Made Apparel. Boom.
Nice.
Drop a bomb.
So like, was there a particular thing that happened with you, what made you like want to get into, clothing?
It was funny enough.
To me,
yeah.
it came out of nowhere. I was like, okay.
I know everybody feels like it did come out of nowhere. It was actually a passion of mine from junior high into high school, actually. I just never pursued it. Life happened, so on and so forth. And I just went down different lanes and different paths. And then the clothing actually was able to come about because of, shout out to this man, Dapper Sam Clothing. He is a friend of mine who had his own clothing line going for years, actually. And he wanted me to kind of do his women's division of his line. And in talking, it just made sense for me to actually carry Made into clothing. And that's how it really started. So the opportunity kind of presented itself at the right time. I had just come out of radio myself, and what was next? And it literally like presented itself. Him and I had ran into each other randomly on the junction, like random. And we started talking, we rekindled our friendship and so on and so forth, and it just worked. Yeah.
But just to be clear for the listeners that's not seeing this, is she makes Made Men too.
Correct.
As
So,
well.
right. Apparel is a unisex line for Made men and women.
Facts.
Yes.
Just have to throw that in.
100%.
And you did also throw in there that you are not new to being in a talk show setting, because you
Correct,
were on
yes.
Mixie Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He's a radio personality, so this should be secondhand to you.
Yes,
you know
it's
what
been
I'm
a
saying?
long time since I've been behind a mic.
Listen,
But,
it's gonna be it's about to get
It's,
real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready. I missed it. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little over a year. We carried the show on for about 2 years, so
You've been
it's fun.
unmixy. Now,
Facts. I've been on my low key. Low key free is the way to be. So.
Oh, that
yeah.
rhymed. Okay. Bars.
Yeah.
I hate.
What happened?
It's not bad when you do it, but when this nigga's do it, like,
So you're just a hater, son.
Yes.
You just a hater, bro.
why would I hate on my brother?
We gonna move on.
Oh Lord.
I would never hate.
Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Biography. A small, brief biography about
Very
yourself.
brief.
You
but
know.
gets it
you
pointed
have
by the
Biography. Nice. I never heard you use that word.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Is this how
Have
they
y'all?
are? Like in every episode, pretty much. Okay, got it.
No. Have you ever heard him say that?
Anyways,
I'm just saying that it was good. That
listen,
was a nice word.
before we start, Stoop Talk Podcast, follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook. We're called Stoop Talk Podcast. Okay, Twitter, it's called Stoop Talk Pod. All right, so make sure you keep up to date with our latest episodes. That's where you can follow us. Our little short stories that we post up. Make sure you repost them, reshare them, like them, and comment.
You sound kind of strange when you were saying all of that just now. It's not the regular Lance.
Well, I'm versatile.
You know what he sounded like, actually? I remember Quiet Storm.
A rapist.
Yo, let's go. Look at
Chase, let me tell you
Let's go to
something.
the first time.
Hold on, real quick. Look at
About to
me.
hit you with the anyway.
Look at my
Anyways.
face, bro. You think I need to, be a rapist? So look, I'm handsome, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, so
Don't even. Just continue.
Wait. No, wait.
You're
hold
gonna
on.
feed into
Oh,
this
wow.
shit?
I'm going to.
Wait.
Real quick,
No,
'cause,
but
wow.
it's like he's saying there's only so what you saying? Rapists, like it's only ugly rapists.
I'm just saying, Lance doesn't need to rape anybody.
That's what's up.
Anyway, you met Quiet Storm on WBLS, that type of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember like how he used to talk at the end of it? That's what he sounded like just now. He just needed some music.
Yeah.
Isaac Hayes, I think it was.
I'm gonna just
Was
take
it?
that as a compliment then if y'all
One of
think
them.
I sounded good. All right.
She did.
All right. Well,
I was just saying he sounded like the guy, you know,
I sound like the guy.
like how he used to speak. That was it. That's what was my only reference.
With the baritones, bro.
That was it, you know?
Okay.
It's just the bass. That's all.
Correct. That was it.
So you didn't think it was?
No, sir. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, you shouldn't be thinking that way about me anyway. That's a sis. So
I wouldn't.
exactly. I would have to ask somebody else.
We're good here. We're good here.
All right.
You guys,
We're gonna start. We're gonna get right into it. So the first segment is interesting. I actually saw this post on Instagram. It was around Thanksgiving, right? It was actually, I didn't put who actually posted this. I don't know if anybody saw. Because y'all didn't ask neither. But this post actually came from Tank, right? He posted this.
Sugar Tank.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah. We didn't even bring that. Yeah, we gotta speak about that one too. But yeah,
amusing
Sugar
to
Tank.
I really don't even want to talk about that. You look like you very
It's amusing to you.
enticed to
Let
talk
him
about
get
that.
to the topic,
ahead, bro.
bro. Let him get to the topic.
He look like he hype about that topic though.
Don't worry.
Anyway.
The light is right there for him.
Anyways, so Tank put up a post Thanksgiving, basically, you know, shunning people that you know, put on social media that they you know, help others, right? So I'm gonna read to you exactly what he said in the post, and I'm gonna have you guys give y'all thoughts about it, you know, based on the question. So Tank posts is before you record yourself helping the homeless, imagine the lowest point of your life on Facebook or IG Live. And then he puts a hashtag, help needs no camera, right? And then he goes on in the caption to say, social media has confused the idea that if it's not recorded and posted, then it did not happen. Find peace in the things you do for the right reasons and not because you're getting likes and interaction for it. Only the universe can reward you for the authentic kindness of your heart. Be mindful. And then he said happy Thanksgiving after that, but I didn't think it was necessary to put that. So anyways, my question to y'all is, do y'all think, how do y'all feel about people recording, you know, themselves helping homeless people and posting it on social media?
Corny. I agree with what he said 1,000%. And I've actually said this before, like a long time ago. I don't feel like you need to seek recognition if you're doing something out of the goodness of your heart. You don't want to get recognized for that. I'm not saying that you can't be an advocate for philanthropy or giving back to the community or helping homeless people or doing whatever the case. If you want to speak about it, or you even post it once or twice here and there just to show people that people are actually doing it and to inspire other people to do it, then that's one thing. But then you got people that go on social media and they just doing it all the time. Just look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing.
And it just looks
Isn't at that point it's not even about the act. It's about you trying to get recognition for it. So are you really doing it because you want to give back, or are you doing it because you want people to talk about you? You want attention. I feel like people that do that shit is whack.
I would say is a difference. Kim K, she got like a lot of people out of jail, right? She never like posted it, but people post about her doing it, like the shade room, stuff like that.
Well, the context of this is different though, because it specifically says homeless people.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a point.
All right.
She's not posting it herself. They're posting it for her. Like they're saying that she's doing a
She's
good
not
deed.
like, hey, look at me, I'm
Me.
getting them out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going off of what he's saying, but in a different way. It depends on who you are too. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're a superstar, you know, if you're doing something good, they're going to post it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's like one of us.
I mean, that's not really true. Because there's people that do
I'm just
stuff.
thinking, I'm just speaking, you know, like I like to speak like how other people would think. If it's like us, you know what I'm saying, and we're just doing something good, basically, and we post, let's say you post it or I post it. Would you think like, damn, Active is looking for attention? Or you would think that, damn, this nigga's really helping somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or it depends on the post, or depends on the person. You know me personally, so if you know me for a person that always giving or whatever, and then you see me post it one day, would you think, nah, Active looking for attention? I'm just saying, out of y'all.
Nah, again, because
That's
you know-
very valid.
because y'all know me.
I said, but I also said if you do it here and there, and it's the basis on a post by post basis too, because it depends on how you went about doing the post.
Right.
If you're clearly like in a clear cut way trying to show or spread awareness, like yo, it's an epidemic of homeless people or whatever, and I'm trying to give back to inspire someone else to do things with you, or you trying to do a drive or have some sort of activity or something like that to help the cause, it's completely different than it's like you just recording yourself. Yeah, I got a stack of money right here. Yo, count out. Here you go, man. We got to give back to the community and start talking to. It's a completely different thing. So it depends on how you do it.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna
Majority of the people do it like that.
Right.
Before you go, I actually want to say something. Because I actually, when he started, I was like, I completely disagree with you, right? Because
What did you disagree with what I said?
When you said, you see, I do. All right, let me not say I completely disagree with you, but I feel like the reason why I said that is because I feel like there is some people, even like me, for instance, I like when I philanthropy work, I never do that for just to, clout or whatever the case would be. Like we put in real, time, effort, and money into a lot of the things that we do, right? But speaking based on this specific post, I think the last part what you said is very important, because I think you can kind of like decipher between who's doing it for clout or like doing it for themselves compared to helping people, right? But my argument with you before you said that was going to be, sometimes, that person might not make it seem that obvious. You see what I'm saying? So how could you really, decipher who's doing it to inspire other people compared to who's not doing it to inspire other
It goes
people?
back to what I said with famous people and people like us. You know what I'm saying?
But why should there be a difference? So you telling me if somebody's famous, that means they can't,
Well,
post it on their
alright,
page?
so
no, they
you know what I'm saying?
they could.
Like
but
if they really genuinely doing this
famous
from
or
the,
not,
from the,
famous
yeah, bro.
or
I
not,
don't. I think,
famous or not, I'll just paint the picture. You walk into a Port Authority in the city and you see a bunch of homeless people.
Yeah,
in the
I
corner.
get it though.
Now you can, let's say you're standing in front of them, you take a video, and then somebody's passing out food to them. That's one video. Then there's a difference when niggas turn around and then they get the selfie cam and then they catch the
Exactly.
fit,
Exactly.
And
and then they be like, "Yo, yeah, we out
That's
here
a fact.
feeding the homeless." My nigga, what are you doing?
That's
too much.
actually right. That was actually
That's what I
you
just
took
said.
the words right out of my mouth.
It depends.
Yeah, it's how.
Right,
It's
it's how you
not
do it.
right. It's not what in this particular subject. It's really the how, because like exactly what Chase said. The person that's doing something in the sense of community help, and the one that's doing it for clout. The selfie guy that's like, oh, I just did whatever, or, you're taping the person. Sometimes people, I've seen videos where people actually have genuine conversations with these people trying to understand, how these things have happened, and they go around to different people and bring awareness. That's the one thing. Or like he said, the one that's the selfie with the, this is what I'm doing out here in these streets,
Mad
blah, blah.
jewelry
Oh,
on
y'all ain't doing
everything.
nothing. It's the way you're going to present this is what matters more, I think, than anything. And then it's also now the person, because regardless homeless or not, they're still a person. It's also, are they okay with you putting them on camera as well? I think people forget that sometimes. Like, just because he may be homeless doesn't mean he's less of a human, or she's less of a human, or whatever the case may be. And you have to be mindful of that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the crazy part is I'm not going to say any names, but there is quite a few very prominent
There was
Instagram
one
personalities.
person in particular that I hated. I'm not gonna say the person, but
Right.
I hated when they would do it, son.
Like,
And
it
I'm
happens
at
all
this
the
point,
time. Right.
You are clearly doing this for
But,
your
okay.
own attention.
I can't even ask you what makes you think that.
Nah,
that
yeah,
person.
Can you text it to me?
I could tell you why.
Of course you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
Yeah,
let me
you
tell
can
you
tell
why.
by
Like
the
I said,
content
well,
of whatever
that's why
they
I
post.
gave you that specific example
Text
because
it
this
to
is what
me.
the person would do. As I said, like you take the camera and then you want to give the camera to somebody and let them watch
Count
you
out the
count
money?
money out, and you go in the sneaker store and you like, yo, get whatever y'all want. Yo, count.
Right.
Yeah, I'm buying all of them That shit is whack, bro.
Right.
Corny. And it's a particular person that I would see all the time. I see a few people do that, but it was one that was just like, son,
Can you text
again,
that to me?
I got you.
I didn't know if you heard me.
I heard you, bro.
Can I actually counter you real quick just to play devil's advocate? I don't know who you're talking about. So was how the person did it based? Do you feel it was just based on the clout chasing, or was that actually like that person's consistent personality and character?
For this particular thing, I feel like it was an excessive, like a cry, like for look at me.
Okay.
It wasn't a thing that was like, you know, you could do this because I'm doing it, or we got to give back to our community, or something. It was a constant.
You feel like it was extra.
You know when they would talk about like how corny a dude would look if you go on a date with him and he pulled out a stack of money just to. That's the vibe. The way you give off when you do that. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Keds, I haven't really heard anything from you.
I have a mixed feeling with it, honestly. It is corny to just post people and take your phone, do the whole selfie shit and the whole extra shit that he was talking about, counting out the money. But at the same time, I'm very fucking happy somebody got help. I understand this shit, what they doing is stupid. You look stupid, but I'm still fucking happy somebody got help. And kind of what happens, people follow. It's like follow the leader. People do dumb shit and they follow dumb shit. It is dumb, but at least a lot of people getting fucking help. So that part for me, I still like fuck it. At least this person got help. That's how I feel. But I still do think it's corny though.
How I feel, yeah, I'm with you. Because at the end of the day, I feel like they're getting help. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it inspires other people to give them money.
It does.
But
that's why I said people follow dumb shit.
Is,
like they're following the dumb shit, but
then
at least
it becomes
they're
like this
money.
competition type vibe kind of thing.
I mean, I'm not mad if there's a
I
competition for giving poor people money.
Of course,
I'm happy about that.
Right.
If that's a competition, I'm kind of happy about.
Right. Yeah.
People do corny shit, but
It's
at least
how,
that corny
you know
shit, people getting money from that.
Well, I think it's just it's the how. It's your overall
It is the how.
presentation.
100% is the how.
And then on top of that too, maybe who knows? We don't even know if maybe these people are feeling. We don't know. We never really took that into consideration. That's what Tank was saying. Like
that's
what
I was getting ready to say. To piggyback off of what Free was saying about like these are people, and there are
100%.
some people that would rather have their dignity than the help,
right?
The quote unquote help that you given. Because it's like, at the end of the day, they're still human, bro. They still have feelings. They still can be embarrassed. It's like, that's why he said what he said. Like, imagine the lowest point of your life being put on Instagram Live. Like, how would you, like, imagine. Yeah. To me, I feel like you could do that without being extra.
Yeah. But it is the how, because I've seen videos of, I can't remember who the guy is, but he saw a guy in the street, completely just shriveled, everything, clothes ripped up, hair just crazy, everything. And he took him for a day. It wasn't like, yo, here's $100. He took him for a day, changes up, gave him like money, gave him like some suits to get interviews, went to the barbershop with him, shaped him up, everything. Like moments like that, that's real.
Right.
That's a real moment.
That wasn't a hey, look at me.
No, it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't. But that's it's the how.
Right.
Like the how that he did it was perfect.
It was like, I'm gonna show that I put some work into this person.
Yeah, it's not like, yo, here,
transform him, not just for now.
Yeah,
but
like
for
I'm gonna try to actually help you.
Right.
Like if that goes viral and shit, like people keep doing that, keep recording themselves doing that, I'm all for it.
See, setting an example to do good 100%. Is one thing. And then the other way, like we're saying, is chasing clout and just wanting to be seen and to make it seem like you're really trying to impact a community per se. Because, a lot of the time, sometimes they could just do a video or maybe 2 or 3 and then actually in real life and day to day, they're not doing anything else.
Absolutely.
And they're doing it just to be seen for these moments to say, oh, I did. Oh, I did. But really, truly, you might not even really be doing that much because you're not doing it on a regular basis. So that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Okay. Active, you kind of gave your 2-piece, right? Because you did say something, but I don't recall you hearing, a definitive answer in terms of which route you wanted to take before we move on. Why are you looking at Chase like that? No, because what you said, because what he said in the beginning, when he gave you the rebuttal about, if he was supposed to do that, right?
Yeah, so
if you were supposed to, if he was supposed to do that,
definitive answer, Active.
I'm serious.
I didn't answer.
Phresh, did he give you a definitive answer?
According to the host.
I'm serious. No, did he give a definitive answer?
That's a good one. That's a good one. But I mean, you kind of did answer, but
We kind of answered with a question.
yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
So go
Right.
ahead. The
And
floor is
them
yours.
too?
Before-
you better watch them, son. They will gang up on your ass. They like controversy, son.
Nah, but I answered though. But
We typically
all I'm
fight
saying
each
I've
is-
other.
seen them
honestly.
debate each other like no tomorrow, son.
Nah, I'm saying like I did answer.
How do you feel about helping homeless people and putting it on social media?
It's always a good thing, bro.
So you're on the team. You're for it, regardless.
Helping homeless people, helping people, period, in life, it's always a good thing. It's just like Phresh said, it's how you do it. So I gave like a.
So even what Phresh is alluding to, like the whole, you know, the way how they giving the money, benefit of the doubt, you still don't care because people's getting help at the end of the day.
I think that's what Ket
Bro,
said.
you literally just said.
No, I'm clarifying. I,
But there's no clarity needed. If he
yeah.
literally just said, I'm all for people getting help, but it's what Phresh said. It's how you do it. Why would you turn around and ask him?
Yeah, because I want to know. I want to know for
This
sure.
nigga needs a clarification
Bro,
for
you
a
just-
clarification for a clarification.
Like, I'm confused.
I don't understand.
He just agreed with what I said, and then you take the example that I
nigga-
gave to
Yeah, but
explain
I
what I
wanna-
said to
I
ask
wanna
him if
know
that's
how-
what he means.
I want to know how far it goes.
Y'all making Lance
I want to know how
confused.
far it goes.
So you need confirmation of a clarification of a confirmation
You know what?
of
Whatever.
a clarification.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Now
He
you-
wants
He need a
he
confirmation,
wants a
confirmation,
definitive
clarification,
answer. Active.
All right, so I'm not all for it.
okay.
Fucking guy, man.
Okay. All right. Listen.
And that's not my real answer, by the way, because you might just want to go with that. Like,
So go speak. What's the real answer?
speak, yo.
Speak. Active.
Before we
I'm
move
getting
on.
punked.
Active agrees with this side of the table.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cut and dry.
We're gonna
bro.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because there's something else.
We been left it at that.
Okay.
You continue.
All right. We about to go and script a little bit.
What?
Yeah. Facts.
What?
What?
You about to go on what?
My
You
nigga.
about
Yo,
to go-
Joe, you told us about this phone thing. Cut it.
It's on vibrate. Silent.
But we can hear it, bro. Put shit on silent.
yeah, I
we
ain't
never
gonna-
had it on vibrate on
Free,
all
you-
our shows,
you
bro.
Gonna, you gonna let them talk to me like this?
I'm a guest
You
here.
looking
I'm
for
just saying.
free? First of all, she's a whole female.
I'm a
You're
guest here.
Yo, son.
A
you-
big,
I thought
he
we
a
had-
big hardback man.
Yeah, no,
And
no.
stuff.
He's not a
Hard
man.
back
This is a
man.
chihuahua.
I thought we
Nigga's
had,
a little.
I'm
I
a
thought we
guest
had a
here.
Pisces connection.
Absolutely. But I have connections with everyone at this
No,
table
no,
in a
it's
different way.
Pisces.
You know, we're Pisces. We share a
But Nan is a
child.
Pisces too.
He's
Yeah.
also my Pisces.
Facts.
You know, Keds is Kedsy, and he is who he is still.
What's that? Damn.
I can't say what I was really going to
that
say.
You're laughing
So,
and giggling right now, my nigga. Let's go, son.
All right.
So go ahead, Lance. Continue.
Yeah. So we're gonna go and script a little bit. Like I said, this story just popped up today, and we are gonna speak about this.
oh, yeah.
Yes. We're gonna.
It's like a hot topic.
Yeah, because I read
I
enough.
like the way Free
You're
said that.
itching for this.
Hot
shit.
topic.
Yeah, I want to know what y'all think about this. So, anyways, last night, even though, like I said, I can't even really say last night because by the time this comes out, it's not gonna be
We know
current.
that. All right.
But anyways, so by now, Karol Sanchez, the 16-year-old girl that actually got abducted, right?
You mean Jesse?
Jussie?
It's not even something to laugh
I
about.
saw that when you
But-
it's funny.
So when this came out last night, right, it was such a outcry to find because see when you hear about kidnappings and abductions, it's different from when you visually see it, right? Mm-hmm. So there was obviously a video that spread like wildfire, and it literally shows this young 16-year-old girl walking with her mom late night. I think it was in the Bronx, right? Mm-hmm. It was in the Bronx, and then you just see a sedan pull up, and 4 motherfuckers jump out that sedan and pretty much drag both of them. And then it seemed like they kicked the mom or threw the mom out the car, and then the car drove off, right? Mm-hmm. And, it was a struggle. She was trying to, save her daughter, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So a whole Amber Alert went off, that's another thing I want to speak about, too. The Amber Alert happened so late.
It went off this morning.
Yeah, and this happened from like in the nighttime. I mean, it was early morning, granted, but it was like hours past.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't have to do the due diligence.
I guess,
though,
right,
first before it actually.
I mean, due diligence. I mean, she was abducted though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't understand that part. But at the time, we thought that she was abducted, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I guess as the story, gets bigger and bigger, Amber Alert. Everybody sees this video. Everybody's reposting it. This, that, and the third. To me, I'm not even a parent, but this shit looked so heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this high rate of organ trafficking, all this shit that's sex trafficking, all that's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something real quick?
Real quick while I'm.
All right, no, I'm gonna wait. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah. So anyway, so while all this is happening, right? So then I guess the heat is rising, right? And then all of a sudden, while all the major.
It's time for the.
What happened to that?
I said I'm going unscripted.
My bad. I was trying to change something. My bad. My bad.
Anyways, all the social media outlets were posting the story. It was all on the major news or whatnot. So I guess while that happened, all of a sudden now it was breaking news. This girl, it was mysteriously found, right? So that was interesting. And then shortly after that, apparently we found out, through several major outlets that she told, I guess, the officers at the precinct that the entire story was fake.
It was fake news.
Fake news. It was basically a corroboration that happened between the 4 dudes she actually knew. The mother didn't know. And apparently she did that because the mother was unhappy, I guess, with their, with how, I don't know if it was because of how the daughter was behaving or just the situation, period. But the mom wanted to move the entire family back to Honduras. And baby girl was not trying to go back to Honduras. So I guess she thought, okay, hey, maybe if I, fake a kidnapping, that was going to make, my family stay in the Bronx, which is another, kind of interesting, thought. Anyways, so we're just going to have an open discussion about this. No question. Just what are y'all thoughts on this?
I'm going to say actually what I really think. I didn't repost it because I actually thought it was fake already. The reason why I thought it was fake, because if they're kidnapping any and everybody, why would they just kidnap one person, not kidnap both? That's one. So I was like, that was kind of strange.
There could have been a reason for that.
That was kind of strange for me.
I think the better.
It could have been a blood type.
The better point would be why go for a high risk target. I think it would make more sense to say that. Like, why go for somebody who's with someone instead of saying why not grab both of them.
But
I wouldn't.
I was gonna get there. That's what I said. One. That was my second one. But thank you. You right. You want to continue? You got 3?
No, I'm good, bro.
You sure? I always interrupt, so I'm just
energy.
Phresh said number 2 for me. 3. Damn, you made me forget 3 now, man.
It'll come back to you.
Guy, man. Yeah, go ahead, Free.
Now you know. But go ahead.
But
yeah, so
it came back.
No, but what I'm saying is like,
how you let her
I'm like, wait, it came back. I was like, oh wait, did it come back?
Go ahead.
He does this all.
I mean,
go ahead, Free.
Well, to answer what you said though, quickly about why one and not the other, and Lance, I know you're really hitting hard on the organ situation. I'm more thinking of the sex trafficking situation and how sometimes you would typically go for, you have children that they do sex trafficking for as well. So maybe they could have been looking for children. That's one. 2, she's a dunce for doing that shit. You don't want to move back to Honduras. You're damn sure going back now.
I mean, she's a kid, so
But she's a dunce. She's not a kid. Let's start 16, there. She's an adolescent. She's not
what
a
I
kid.
mean by a kid,
she ain't stupid. And that's dumb.
She knew right from
like you know what you were doing.
What she did.
Right. And then the thing, listen, for you to cooperate, for you to come up with such a detailed plan like that, to the point where
it wasn't really detailed.
No, but it really was.
Because
you had to be.
She didn't know it was gonna be that serious after.
Hold on. No, but that's not the thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, the thought is not the aftermath per se. For real. The thought was the plan. Like, I feel like for you to even just come up with a plan like that to begin with, you had to be somewhere at a specific time with your mother and all this crap. Like, that, like, how did that even happen to begin with? Let's start there. Unless maybe, you know.
I mean, they could have been coming from anywhere. A show,
I understand
you know
that, but you still had to plan it out where everyone's availability had to line up and all that stuff.
was
So
well
I mean, they
you-
kids.
correct. You ain't a shippity for real if you could get that far. Like, so
Real
you know
West
what?
Indian shit.
I'm just saying,
Shippity.
because I mean, what I really want to call out guns. I'm just saying, but whatever.
I
So
mean, we all did stupid things as kids.
we
though.
weren't all
That's
that
beyond
dumb.
stupid. That
Hold
is dumb.
on, wait a minute.
I just want
I
to know
used to,
what
Really?
I used to run on the train tracks.
I
was
want to know
dumb.
what she
Bro,
thought. She
That
was
is
doing.
dumb.
But you could see the train coming. You didn't never do it when no train was coming though.
You never know that.
I know you didn't do that.
Used to play. Used to play.
I used to surf on the train. That
And
shit was dangerous,
First of all,
bro.
that is dumb and shippity and all dangerous things, yes. But I think especially right now with the high
the only
alert on everything that's
Right.
happening with the sex trafficking
the
and
only
so on
thing
and so
I
forth.
didn't agree
You're
with-
bugging.
yeah, the only thing I didn't agree with, because she could have got her mother
Hurt. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, suppose
Right.
her
They
mom
threw her out the whip.
swung.
Yeah, what about
What?
when mom starts actually trying to
Correct.
fight them?
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
and
not
then-
gonna lie to you guys.
even
I
that
haven't
too.
seen the actual. I don't like personally. I
if
am
the
a
mom-
parent.
What
I'm a
if she-
mom.
what if
And
she
then-
You
banged her
understand
head
what I'm
when they threw
saying?
out the
Right.
V, like,
Anything
Yeah,
could have
so-
happened.
yeah.
Being a
Broke her
parent
leg.
at
Mom
the
could have been
table.
carrying and the daughter didn't know.
You know
what I'm saying?
anything.
Could have had a knife.
Being a
pepper spray.
parent, I don't like watching stuff like that at all. Like typically, because
And
that's
then-
stuff that happens all the
And
time.
then
Exactly.
in the video,
I don't like to see
I
stuff
don't know.
like that.
I don't know if y'all was watching it clearly. I didn't. It wasn't a van. It was like a car.
Yeah, I heard it was
a
a
car.
sedan.
It was a
Yeah,
sedan.
I only
Yeah.
saw up until like the drive. I saw the walking
That's what
part,
made me-
and then I had to like
Yeah,
because I don't
that-
watch stuff like that at
That's
all.
what
I don't like to see.
That's
that.
what made me feel like it was fake at first.
Right.
Because my mom told me, she was like, "You saw what happened?" I'm like, "Mom, I think that's fake." She's like, "Why would you say that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I said they only gonna take the
'Cause
daughter
real
and
kidnappers
leave a
drive
witness
vans.
and like that. And then I said
Which
it's not
isn't
even
true.
a white van. I said it don't. I said it don't look like a white van to me either, or a
It gotta
van
be a
period.
white
So
It
it
looks
gotta
like
be a
regular
white van
car.
though.
No, a van period.
But
It
why
didn't
does that have to be a van? Hello, people
Because
are
that's-
people are being taken in Ubers all day.
Activists
Like, why does
going
it
by
have to
the-
be a
by
van?
the memes that everybody keep posting with
Right.
the white
Like,
vans.
why would it
That's
have to be
a
a
white
van?
van, a van. It doesn't matter. It's been vans. You
But
know
no,
what
it
I'm saying?
hasn't. Ubers are not vans.
So people been taking in
Yes.
Ubers in New
Yeah.
York.
Bro, you
Yes.
can kidnap
In New
somebody
York.
Bro, you
in
have not been
anything.
reading the
You-
stories.
No, I'm saying in New York.
It's not about
Ubers,
just New
yeah,
York though.
it's
It's
not-
all
not
over
just
the
New York,
place.
it's all over the
And
country.
it's been happening.
I
It's
don't
happened
think
in
it's-
New York. It's happened in
I don't
Jersey,
think
and
the
it's
Uber
happening.
happened in New York though. I
It's
think it's
happening.
all
I heard
over
about it in
ATL and
Jersey.
shit like that. I don't
I
think
mean,
New York.
even if
though.
it didn't happen in New York, that doesn't really
It
matter.
doesn't
Yeah,
mean
it
that
don't
these
matter,
Ubers
but-
are vans. Like
yeah.
they're
Yeah, yeah.
cars.
Yeah, but
Kidnappings is happening all over, bro.
And you
I know
out here
that.
drinking the
I'm
water.
saying, and
What was the?
and
Hold
it goes-
on, real quick. What's the number, Josh? I couldn't remember. I wanted to say it.
60. What, we talk about missing.
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
missing black women.
Missing black
It's
women.
somewhere between 64 and 75,000 over like
Exactly.
a 2-decade period.
That's wild.
Exactly.
It's
So
an epidemic that no one's talking
that's why
about.
I wouldn't just say it's fake. I would never say it's fake because of numbers like that.
Right.
Anything like that is a high alert to me.
Yeah, it is. But I felt when I watched this one, I felt it was fake.
I didn't think it was.
I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
I'm
think
not
her
gonna hold
being
you.
recovered so quickly and
My mom got
Right,
upset.
it was-
That's
I think
exactly.
that
That's
was
what
what
happened.
put
It
me
was like,
on
what's
alert
going on?
about
Yes,
it because
yes,
it was like you gotta understand. Okay, so she got
That's what
kidnapped.
my mom kind of
Right.
cursed me out when I
For
said
that.
that.
'Cause no,
she's
that-
like, "What?"
Yeah, you're bugging. You were kind of
She
bugging
didn't
for that.
curse,
She
but she
you deserve
really
to get
like-
cussed.
She call you strippy.
Right,
She
you
didn't say I
deserve
was
to get
stupid.
cussed.
She said, "Why?"
But
She wanted to know why I felt that way.
That
I was
it
like,
was,
and
yeah.
I told her why. I'm like, "Mom, it don't look right to me."
I think it's a shame that that even happened to begin with. The only thing that alerted me was the recovery, and then, like literally, like right after she got recovered, it hit one time that it was fake. Like it was just so fast.
fast,
You know,
absolutely.
like that's I think more than anything else, based on video, this, that, and the third. Now all of a sudden she recovered. Oh no, wait, it's fake. It was just like, all right, like she definitely deserves. Please. I'm sorry, like, woo, could
If
be.
anybody has watched
Hold
my
on,
stuff,
Josh want to say something.
You mind if I play devil's advocate for a second?
Yeah.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I love it.
Because one of the things that I didn't take into account was you said that she was going to be going back to Honduras.
Yeah,
Yes,
she was gonna be
correct.
sent
Yeah,
back
it's a
up
goal.
to
So,
Honduras.
like, if you think about it, though, Honduras has the highest murder rate in the world. Like, it's one of the most. It's literally like the most dangerous place in the world. Like half of those people that like were in that caravan of people that are on the U.S. Mexico border or whatever, coming from Central American countries.
They're from Honduras.
They're from Honduras. So I just want to pose this question: if you knew that was the place that you might potentially be going to, would you?
Well, this is my thing.
No.
Okay, so to answer your question, I'm gonna go first. You see, I would have handled that differently. I wouldn't stage a kidnapping. I would actually just leave. You see what I'm saying?
I would run away. No,
Like,
and I get that. Like it
I'm
makes
trying
more
to
sense
figure
to
out-
run away.
yeah.
Like for you to stage a kidnapping and you're staging something that is also extremely dangerous. You're giving your mother more ammunition to say, you see,
Exactly.
this is why we have to go because look at what's going on in
Right.
the U.S. now. For you to do that's stupid. Running away, I understand because
Right.
now you're trying to make a stance.
That would have been my
Rebel.
logical.
But
thing.
Right, exactly.
It's
I'm
also,
curious to know why she
Rebelling.
chose
Listen.
that route.
It's also possible she could just have done that thinking her mother's gonna pull her closer.
But I think was it just her being sent back or was the whole family?
Well, it's
I mean,
not-
we don't
it
know.
said
For-
the
No,
family.
it said from what he said based
said
on
the
what he was
family.
reading. It says the family. So
It said
again,
the
you're not
family.
pulling me. We all going. Like we definitely going now. I'm just saying. Like that. And you're right. Like you just said, Lance. Like you're trying to figure out why did she choose. And I would love to hear why she chose that route of being kidnapped versus just running away. Like
Yeah,
I would
it
have
says-
understood if she ran away.
So literally,
just being
this-
an unruly teenager and saying,
literally,
I'm not going.
The new word for word,
What?
From where you reading it from?
Hello?
word for word.
Where you reading it from?
Fox.
Oh, Fox.
Some.
Bro, everything that happened in that video is crazy.
CBS.
Oh,
CBS.
okay. I like CBS. It's fine.
So it says Karol allegedly staged the kidnapping due to being unhappy at home. The unhappiness allegedly stemmed from her mother wanting to move their family back to Honduras, and Karol did not want to leave. So we don't know. We don't even know if it's her.
Right.
If it's Karol, that was the issue. Because this doesn't specify that, so we don't know.
Well, it said Karol was allegedly unhappy though.
Right, but she said that was so the
Based
unhappiness
on-
allegedly stemmed from her mother wanted to move their family back
Right.
to Honduras. So I don't know if I don't know why the mom wanted to move, the family back to Honduras. I don't know if this is just a Karol issue. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is still. Maybe it's not. I'm sure we're gonna, by the, like I said, even by the time this episode's drop, we'll
have
probably
more
know more
information.
information about what happened between. I hope we do, because I'm just curious to know why.
I'm
she
intrigued
chose-
now. Shit, I want
She
to
chose
know.
that route. Like, I don't see how anything good could have came of, like, even if this wasn't on camera, like, then what? You know what I'm saying? It would have been something that, would have
But
been.
She would have been
It's
missing
not
for a
just-
minute.
Like I said, it's not just the camera that
No, it is. The reason why this story was as big as it was because people visually
Saw that.
see
No,
that.
you're right. You're not wrong.
I'm telling you, if there was no camera, this story would not
You're
have
not
been
wrong.
as big
The
as it is
niggas-
today.
the
Yeah, but
niggas
that's
that
just
took
like
her-
with the Ray Rice situation. When
everything
you
in
see,
that situation-
you physically see it.
Son, the
was
niggas that took her.
criteria for her Amber Alert. So she was
Yo.
gonna get that shit regardless.
Who
Yo.
knows if she would have got an Amber Alert?
Yeah,
No, she would've
she
gotten
probably
it.
would've got it, but it would've.
It
It
wouldn't
fit the
have been
criteria.
right.
She would have
right.
gotten
She
the
would've
Amber Alert,
gotten
but the
it.
niggas that took it was like, nah, son. There could be more cameras. I am not having my license plate all over the world.
But-
Niggas looking for us. We're gonna drop you right off where we took you, and you're gonna walk.
But
home.
my next question, though, right
Them
before
niggas
we
went back to school.
right before we move on, I want to. We
Make
spoke
it for eighth
to. I spoke to.
period.
I know. I spoke to Phresh about this. I wonder what happened. What's gonna happen to them? Like, being that it was a court situation. Like, is this another Jussie Smollett situation where, like, the bodyguards that was involved? Because I think they did get arrested for. Right? For
I mean, they're all
Cooperating. I couldn't
accessories,
say
so
accessory
it's
to a fake
highly
crime. So that's a crime, right?
yeah, of course. If you're faking a crime is a crime because you're getting investigators, police, ABC,
Be
blah blah
wasting
blah.
taxpayer
Yeah,
dollars.
taxpayer dollars, the whole
But
shebang.
honestly,
Like
I don't
you
know
get
if they got
people
arrested.
involved. But I don't know I don't know how. I mean, I guess it's up to
It's up to
Like
her.
I
the
said,
NYPD
I
how
don't
they're
think-
gonna handle it.
I don't
moving
think
forward.
they would even pursue a case against the dudes who took her because you cannot prove that they knew what the basis of the situation was. She
But does
could have
the
told
basis
them
matter,
anything.
though?
It
Yeah,
does.
I was about to
It
say,
does.
why-
Okay, right.
If
'cause
you
can
don't
like,
know
okay,
you're
no, I
involved in
understand
the
what you're saying.
commission
No,
of a
I got what
crime
you're
to
saying. Yeah,
fake
yeah.
a crime, then you can't be charged with that.
But then for them to go
But then
as
it would
far
be
as
that they
beating
committed
up
the
Mom
crime.
Dukes and all that
Faked it up.
stuff.
No.
Yeah, either
I'm
way you
saying,
cut
it.
no. Look, it could have been a situation where it was like, oh, I didn't know that that's what the situation was. She told me that she was trying to prank her mom. or some shit like that. You can't take
Okay,
them.
okay.
You don't
Okay.
know. You can't prove. How are you gonna prove that they knew?
I'm sure
was
they got
faking.
Well,
a
this is
kidnapping?
so early, but I'm sure there's some messages that's gonna come up that they had to
Absolutely.
go back and forth with.
Yeah, it's gonna be
especially
a
to set it
text
up
or
to be,
something.
okay, we're walking this block now. Come
Right,
here. You see what I'm saying?
right.
I'm sure there has to be something.
This is very early.
Probably,
in this
but-
investigation.
Right.
That
Who
shit
knows?
happened last night.
Yeah,
It
that's a
ended
fact.
this afternoon.
That's a fact. That's a major
Shit
fact.
was 12 hours. Less
Crazy.
than that.
Legit.
Niggas was like, nah, son. Yo,
Them niggas
we on
said,
TV.
oh shit, we got a problem.
You gotta go back home.
It spread like wildfire.
We don't got
It
enough
did.
noodles and all that for you.
That's a,
Go back.
That's crazy. Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh,
what
and
ended up
another
happening,
thing
so.
that somebody, the kidnapper's age plays a part
that's
in
true.
that too.
I don't think it plays any part, but
It
Oh,
does,
yes,
of
it
course.
does.
That
First of all,
changes
I
whether or not
doesn't
you're
matter.
also a minor or you're an adult. 1,000%. That makes
that's
that
like
makes a difference.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes a
bro.
major difference.
And shout out to, you want me to say your name or not? No? All right. Yeah. But yeah, that plays a part.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
well,
Because now, all right. So in the group text I'm in, a person said she's definitely prostituting, right? I'm like, come on, she's 16. He's like, what 16-year-old gonna find some grown ass men that the mom don't know or anybody knows?
Did they reveal the age of the men?
they didn't.
They
no,
didn't.
We haven't. Damn,
That's-
we
that's-
don't know
that's
that
the
yet.
They
thing.
haven't been identified.
Or she's doing something, not she's doing something. She's having sex with one of the guys, or probably all of the guys, or
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It says
like,
a lot plays a part in this now because
No, yeah, absolutely.
Because
Grown
it's
ass man in his right senses is gonna go along with this dumbass plan.
A dumbass man.
That's why I
dumbass
don't-
nigga. Come on.
There's a lot of dumbasses, bro.
There's a lot of dumb people out there. If you go in the shade room, you're gonna see a lot of dumb comments. And I'm talking about not dumb like regular like capital letters dumb. Like stupid.
Nah, look, a lot of that backstory just really needs to come out. It's
Yeah,
the
I
only
wanna
way.
know-
Yeah, it's the
I
only way
want to
you're gonna
know the age of these guys
Yeah.
that took her. That's what I want to know. Well,
This
I
girl
guess
done made my phone ring at whatever time in the morning. She better come out with her story.
I don't think we gonna find out.
The crazy thing is, I didn't even get that Amber Alert. You know.
Oh, I did.
For I did. I got it.
Every
Nah, you know what? I think I turned that shit off.
I should
Oh, word.
ringing.
I turned off the weather one. I
Yeah.
didn't turn off the Amber Alert.
Can you turn off Amber Alert?
I didn't even think. It
I
was
know I
possible.
turned off
Setting
the
to turn
weather.
something off.
He probably
I don't
turned
think you
off
could turn off
stupid
Amber
shit on
Alert.
his phone.
What?
You probably stopped your phone from getting stupid shit.
Nah,
Nah,
I
that's
remember
not-
I
you can't
turned
say
off the
stupid
bad
shit.
weather alerts. I turned
I
that
think
off.
I turned
don't
that
know if
off.
turned
Nah,
off
I don't
the
think you.
Amber
I don't think you could turn off an Amber Alert because
Yeah,
that's
you
just a,
can.
that's just a high
Amber
level of
Alert,
emergency.
Yeah, right. I don't know if you can or can't do that, but I get all them shits, whatever.
But if you turn off an Amber Alert, you're a scumbag. just put that
Damn,
out there.
Phresh, I think he's trying to tell you something.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I know you probably.
Yeah,
you know,
you can
it's like
turn it
niggas
off.
is like, you know,
Amber
there's some
alerts,
people.
emergency alerts, public safety alerts.
You could turn it
those
off.
Yeah.
Yo, anybody out there, even if you have a kid, I know some niggas like, I don't have no kid. I don't care about that. Nigga, you're a scumbag. Come on.
Nigga,
Damn,
you get
Phresh.
Amber Alerts from all over the country, my nigga. The fuck
No,
I'ma do with
it
that,
only
nigga?
Nah, it's
it's
supposed to
only
give
in
it
your
to you
area,
in
nigga.
Based
your
on
area,
your-
unless
yeah.
it's like some wild
Some
shit,
wild
like
shit. Yeah.
the president. Well, not even his daughter, but somebody big up.
I'll
there.
turn it off for that. No, I'm joking.
Turn off.
No.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
All right, let's
Or
move
am
on
I?
to the
Right.
Stoop breaker, y'all.
Yeah,
That
go
was
ahead.
fun.
That was fun.
All right, yeah, that was very
Yeah.
fun. So,
Yeah.
this is my favorite time.
It's time for the Stoop Breaker.
Oh, I like that. That
You
was
like
nice.
it?
That was a
Sounds
good drop.
clean, right?
You
Yeah,
like that?
That was good.
You know how long it took us to get that?
Girl,
sure.
man,
All right,
it's
shut
yours.
up with this shit now. Have we had it for a good whole?
Girl, man, it's yours.
Half a
What
season.
is going
Go
on?
All right, continue.
What?
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
All right, go ahead. Who doing the Stoop?
I'm doing it because Phresh did it the first one. Why you had a Stoop breaker?
Bro,
Nah, go ahead.
focus, son.
I'm just saying. All right, so we're gonna get right into this. This is a quick one. All right, so very simple. This shouldn't take long at all.
We know it's simple.
Anyway, so which one of these replies irks you the most?
Okay.
Facts.
The letter K.
Hold on.
Facts.
Depends on the type of K
Hold
it
on.
is, though.
The letter.
Nah.
With the 3 M's. Whatever. K.
That's a good one.
LOL. And aw.
K.
With the 3 W's.
K.
The fuck
K.
you mean K? What is that?
Seriously?
Yes.
I go with K too.
Because even with a
Why would a LOL?
even with a
annoy you?
you can get an emoji and it's
I mean, a LOL could annoy you though. It depends on. Well, it would annoy.
Well, it
probably
says
a
what you
female
want.
There's
more.
Hurts
people
you the
that
most.
overuse LOL.
Yeah.
They put LOL at
No,
the end
no,
of
no,
every
no, no,
sentence.
that's
my
me.
nigga.
That's-
I hate that.
That's
Nah, it's not even that. It's not even
I
that.
definitely do that.
It's not even that. This is when the LOL is gonna really hurt somebody. It depends on who you are. When you're arguing with a person and they just put LOL, that hurts. Like you say, yo, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. LOL, and then that's it.
Or if you write a long, detailed,
But that's for females.
text, and then
Females,
you just put LOL.
yeah. If a female write a whole friggin' Matthews 7,
You said a
K9.
scripture, bro.
you know what I'm
My
saying? And
goodness.
she writes all of that, and then you put LOL after that. After she just,
But then
pulled
it
out
also
her whole
depends
out.
on the person because you see like how Lance uses that.
Like when Lance,
That's how he talks. Think about it. He's always laughing when
everything
he speaks.
Lance texts is annoying. So we can't use him.
Well, then y'all got something else going on over there.
No, we don't
But,
got nothing going on. I'm talking about
My
we in the group
Nah,
chat.
goodness.
remember, we briefly touched on text etiquette
We did.
in a prior episode. And I remember me and Keds was making a point of people that just be like GM versus
Yeah.
typing out good
Good
morning.
morning.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I
If
said,
you
I'm not worth your fucking 2
Bro,
seconds.
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
There's
If
nothing
you-
wrong with that.
So we should be mad
Look.
at a lot of abbreviations that's in the world. Then
there is absolutely nothing wrong.
the only
with
thing that looks weird to me is good afternoon. Like I can't. I haven't seen nobody use GA, but I saw
How about
one
this?
person use GA. I felt like that's kind of. I don't know why. It just feels kind of
That
weird.
is kinda
There's another thing
It
that
look like you trying to call me gay and forgot the why.
there's
This
another
guy.
thing I want to bring up,
What?
right? Regarding this conversation. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't for me. I'm glad. But anyway,
something there.
It looked like it. You trying to call me gay?
there's another thing I want to bring up too, right?
Still, man.
When you call, like when you say hi, hey hun, what's up, or you call somebody hey love, but it's a problem if you use LUV instead of LOVE. You
Spell that shit
know
out.
what I'm saying? Or if you say I love you, there's a problem if you don't say, if you say LOVE
Correct.
instead of
Correct.
LUV,
Okay.
which I think is retarded.
Why?
When who
You-
said
That
that?
is
though?
retarded.
Why?
said
How
that?
old are
Why?
you?
No, that is the same.
Exactly.
No, that
No.
Like, wait, why?
What people debate about is love you versus I love you are two
I think
completely
it's the
different
same
things.
No, but
thing.
I
No,
think
I
never-
LUV versus LOVE is also a difference.
Nah, I've never heard that complaint.
That is the same.
You know,
I think all of
The
that.
only
I'm not a
one I know
person.
is the
I'm not a
I.
person.
It is the same.
Like
Yo,
in the
y'all
last
know.
episode that we had this debate on, bro.
No.
I rather you text me how you would speak.
Right,
That-
and I ain't speaking to nobody
It's
that
never that
spells
serious,
shit
bro.
What do you
LUV.
mean?
Like I
It is.
just
Listen, if I want to text
What?
you GM because I don't feel like writing good morning, I'm gonna text you GM. I mean, I don't do that per se, but if my phone
Alright,
was to
so when she
autocorrectly-
doesn't want to make you oxtail, she only wants to make you a sandwich. Have that same energy.
chicken back,
bro,
Whatever.
that has nothing. to
Yes,
do
it
with
does.
My,
Let me tell you
I
something.
can't agree with
It
that.
does
one.
not. It does not.
How? What?
How long
I
did
just said I can't agree with you, nigga. What
I
happened?
just thought about you.
Oh,
I
so-
was about to be on your side, and chicks gonna be like, "See, look, they gonna gang up on you." No, but what?
I don't agree with what Phresh said.
Why not?
Yeah,
When she just want to make you a sandwich and shut the fuck
No,
up with that.
see,
Make my
oh,
fucking
wow.
oxtail and rice and peas.
wow.
And I have nothing to do with how I text you. I don't text like that. I don't.
You sound real aggressive.
Nah, I just don't agree with you. I'm actually on
make my oxtail and rice and peas.
facts.
What?
You're gonna get mad at me because I said GM and you don't want to make me oxtail, right? That don't have nothing. The correlation.
I'm simply. It is, and the correlation is this.
That was mad aggressive.
The correlation is about the effort that you're
Oh,
putting
what
into doing
effort?
something.
On your face, you
So
y'all
what
sound
the-
like kids, son.
so
Y'all
Y'all
really
sound like
hold on,
y'all
hold on,
sound
hold on.
like kids.
you know
Y'all
what?
sound like y'all got.
That's a
Y'all
fact.
sound like y'all got
No,
too
no,
many
no,
people
no.
to text.
You know what?
That's exactly why he don't
And
care.
you want to
You
abbreviate
got too much
everything
guys
because
texting. That's
it
what
makes
it
it
is.
easier.
No.
You got 8 girls you text. You got
Yeah,
just
y'all
one
gotta go down the
GM.
list in the morning.
Hold on.
You just said
No,
one
not the
GM.
case.
Copy
Hold
and
on.
paste, bro.
Copy and paste,
Copy and
great.
paste.
I can copy and paste "Good morning"
Woo!
if you want to be technical.
Well, no,
if
so
I
you're
was to
typing
do
it.
those
You're
type
typing
of
a GM.
activities.
Hold on.
You're typing
If I
a
were
GM.
to
Hold
do
on.
those
I ain't gonna
type of
You're
front.
typing a GM to 8 people.
Yo,
I just said that. I actually,
He
I
said
don't.
if he were to do
he
those
were to
kind
do
of
those kind of-
activities.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Copy and
Phresh,
paste.
you my brother, son. I love you. But
I'm
fuck that
telling-
correlation.
I'm
fuck
telling you
all
the
of that
real
shit
deal,
that you
bro.
just said.
I'm telling you
fuck
the
all
real
that.
deal.
So then we shouldn't text FOH for fuck out of here. We should just text it out. We should text out a lot of shit then if you're gonna
Bro,
keep that same
a
energy.
greeting
The
versus
con-
a regular
the
word is
context.
completely
No,
different.
keep that same energy
Alright,
for
cool.
The
every song, for
content
every
is
word.
different.
All right, so how about this correlation?
If
When your girl greets you and she see you, she give you a side hug.
that's not what you're saying,
versus
bro.
a full
That
hug.
is what he's saying,
Son.
though. That is exactly
Yo,
what
my
he's
nigga,
saying.
My nigga, you sound stupid. Shut up, son.
You know
I
I'm right,
can't-
bro.
Nah.
If the curry walked
If-
in the house when y'all was
if
together
I said-
and side hugged you like a fucking
if you
friend,
gonna, so
Nah,
you're
then
gonna
she
get
go-
mad. So you're gonna get mad if I say "f you" instead of writing "fuck you."
Bro.
You wouldn't care.
we're
it's
talking
the same
about
energy.
a greeting.
It's the same-
I don't think this
We're
is
not
energy.
talking
F you
about
and fuck you, same
regular
energy.
daily
You think so?
conversation.
We're talking about
I
a
don't
greeting,
think so.
not
We're
explicit.
talking about a greeting.
Right, and
Yeah, explicit.
somebody say yo F you, but versus yo fuck you. That's different
It's,
energy,
it's
bro.
all about the context.
That's different. And
Yo,
and I did say
if you're
that.
gonna write it, if you're gonna say write it out, we should write it out for everything. That's my
But
whole
we're
point.
not debating abbreviations as a whole generally.
Yeah, we're not.
We're debating abbreviations with
But it is
a
abbreviation.
greeting
It is. What is it? Abbreviation? No.
of a greeting, not generally.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
But that's
Abbreviation
what he
is
asked.
General. We're talking about general shit because. What do you mean? That's what he asked. We're talking about general
Well,
abbreviations.
that wasn't even a question. We were actually talking
we
about.
we talking about general
what irks you the
abbreviations.
most.
If you want everything to be, if you want your good morning to write out, then we should write out everything.
Bro, you missed the whole point.
How?
I personally don't think it matters. If you want to write,
we were speaking about
GM,
what irks. So
Yeah,
to
but
you
that-
guys,
we-
it
we
don't
did-
irk,
if
right?
good morning is gonna
Well-
irk, if GM is gonna irk you or LOL is gonna irk you, then that means I should write laugh out loud all the time.
I mean, you really don't
I
even
mean,
have to
it
write
depends
that.
on
You
the
could just
person
put
you're talking to.
a laughing emoji. You don't even gotta type.
Yeah, I don't
it.
even
If
think
you
I
don't-
even
But
use
the
them
way
all
y'all
that much.
generation is, not everything irks y'all. Y'all get fucking anxiety for everything. Everything irks y'all.
Amen.
Like what the
Generation
fuck?
I love
sensitive,
that.
Yo,
bro.
see,
These
Who
two
is
niggas is
y'all?
talking like they from the same generation.
Yo,
I
son.
guess I'm
I
like,
think
I'm like,
people
who
from-
y'all?
I think
Talking
people
like
from,
I'm
talking to.
I
shocked.
think
Like,
people
who's
from
y'all?
94 and up, anxiety is be high. Everything irks them. Everything bothers them. Shut the fuck up with this
Oh,
shit.
you talking about
man.
to the 94? Okay, fine. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like nobody at this table is from 94.
No,
and
but I'm saying like what we was talking about, like what he brought up, the Stoop breaker, like what irks you more, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does stuff like that irk y'all? Like, if
Because
somebody
it
just
really
want to
truly-
write,
it's-
those
I-
responses specifically are speaking to your.
You don't respect me enough to
not
fucking-
even, not even about the respect.
I could understand the K, but the
It's
GM,
the level of interest in carrying a conversation with somebody,
level
which
of
is what these
interest. That's a
responses
fact.
are speaking
You
to.
sound soft,
That's a
If you
major
giving a
fact.
response, bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Y'all gonna fight now?
He
My
getting
nigga.
upset.
I'm trying to understand why active got to be so ignorant all the fucking. Is that
I'm
Panamanian
not,
shit?
I'm
Since
not
you
being
like talking-
ignorant.
Bro,
You high-key
you're
are.
being
Hold
very
up, what
ignorant
the
right
fuck
now.
are you saying yes about?
you high key are.
You? I'm not even gonna look your way. But what the fuck are you saying yes about?
You high key.
Because
Bro,
I'm not being ignorant.
All of
I'm
those
saying-
responses
all I'm
are
saying-
speaking to
all I'm
your
saying, if you're-
level of caring to speak to somebody and hold a conversation.
So
if all you
if I
giving
tell
is
my
close,
mom GM,
shut
I
up,
don't
my
care about
nigga.
my mother?
Shut up, my nigga. Let me finish what the fuck I'm saying. Listen,
Woo!
You ever
y'all
text your
cussing
mother
each other
GM?
out, okay.
Have you
So
ever
if I
texted your
text
mother
my mom
GM?
Yeah. I have.
Yo, let me tell you something right
My
now.
mom
actually,
has texted me
because-
GM. That means she don't care
so
about me.
you little piece of shit ass, your mother send you all of them nice fucking scriptures and things, prayers every day, and you fix your fucking self to text
Now
your
you a
good
piece of shit.
GM. You're fucking
you a
no.
piece of shit.
I'm never.
You said your little piece
And
of
I'ma
shit
put
ass
it-
gonna text your
And,
mother
and I'm gonna
GM.
put it. I'm gonna put it towards the camera too. So
Yeah.
the camera
So
person
show the fucking
Yeah.
camera that you're putting effort into your
This-
response.
But what
Prove
I'm
my
trying
point
to,
for me.
No, but this is
Prove
what I'm trying
my
to
point
say.
for me.
There's
Nigga.
sometimes there's sometimes my mom would text me good afternoon or good morning with a GM or a GA, whatever. I be telling my mom, GA sounds kind of weird to me, but I understand what you're trying to say. She'd be like, you know, she would put a little funny emoji. But I text my mom this type of shit
think.
all the time. So it doesn't matter what you're trying to say. If you're gonna use abbreviations shouldn't annoy you.
At the
it
bottom,
should not
the
annoy
bottom
you.
line is
It doesn't matter.
it shows.
He's trying to say like is gonna make a person is gonna show a conflict. What you said? Conflict of interest. That's what you said.
conflict of interest.
What you
talking
said?
about?
What you said? It's
I
gonna
said
show
it's
what?
showing the level of interest someone has in
the
carrying
level-
a conversation.
A
with
level.
You.
So that means I text my mom GM. That means I don't want to carry a conversation with her.
Sadly enough, there's some people who just don't know how to hold a conversation. We'll leave it at that.
I'm talking about.
You don't know how to carry a conversation. If that's okay,
I'm carrying a conversation with you right now, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
because
You're not saying GM though.
exactly my point. Your level of interest to be right and prove me wrong is making you keep talking.
Fuck you.
Exactly. Listen,
You ain't say F you
exactly.
We gonna move on, but
He meant that
Exactly.
shit. Fuck you.
At the end of the day, I'm telling you right now,
That-
if y'all talking to a
he's
female
correct.
and y'all having you trying to have an in-depth conversation and
You're
all
not
you
gonna be
getting
like,
is
I,
LOLs,
I,
okay, or
As the
K,
woman at the
LOL,
table.
you're not gonna
Hold
continue.
Hold on. At
all about
the
the
woman
context.
at the woman at the
it's the
table.
context.
May
bruv.
I? May I?
let her talk. Let her talk.
A lot of women like to talk in abbreviation too. By the way.
First of
Go
all,
ahead.
and that's shippity nonsense. But whatever. He's correct. Like if a dude, quote unquote,
They the
is going
same
to say
complexion
something.
people.
Now this. Yo,
Here we
a
go.
dude
For all
that's
the
showing
listeners.
some type of
They the same complexion by
some
the way.
interest in me, whatever, you're gonna text me, oh GM, I'm gonna be like, hey. Like I think it starts off. You
set the energy,
You set
the
the
tone is low.
Like there's a difference when you. That's a big thing that women talk about.
I
We
text
talk
you
about.
GM
We
before,
talk
though.
about. But you ain't nobody that I'm interested
You the
in, so
homie,
that don't
nigga, like,
matter.
what?
You my brother. All right, cool. That's
Fuck
what he
you
said.
too, nigga.
but y'all hear the energy that's coming out though.
fuck the
It
light
wasn't F
My
U
bad,
2
Chase.
N. You know, it wasn't that. It was fuck you too. Like that's what that
means I
energy
don't wanna
was, right?
Talk to you or have a conversation.
Listen, we're talking
It's-
like he's talking about effort, and especially when it comes to interest. That's what I'm touching
think
right
it's
now.
ridiculous.
No, it's
There's-
not.
That's not gonna
There's
happen.
something
There's
that
some
we
girls
always.
that text
First of all,
HRU, as in,
excuse
how are
me.
you?
May I please finish my statement before y'all want to
That
keep
means she not
correcting,
interested.
Let her
and correcting,
finish,
and whatever
let her
case may
finish.
be.
Let her finish.
Anyways, my one and only point at the moment is what's something that we always talk about as women is the good morning text, right? That's a big thing. How we love to wake up to the good morning text. Nobody want to wake up to GM. Like
Soft.
the fuck is that? Like, what's GM? Like he said, the effort, the level of interest, so on and so forth. That's how that comes across
got y'all right now.
via text message. A man texting somebody GM or a woman GM, I'm just touching on this particular thing. Or him texting her, you know, good morning, beautiful, or good morning, whatever her name is, or good morning, what. There's a very big difference in that. Y'all don't think that?
All right, cool. All right. I text you good morning, I'll write it out. She says, good
And
morning.
you always text me good morning. First of all, you text me whenever you greet me in text message, you greet me whatever and my name. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Am I wrong? All right.
Shut the hell up. We're not talking
Didn't
about
you
a
just say
Yes, yes,
You just said you
Yes,
don't
you
do that.
did.
No. I said
What you said?
I said if you're gonna get annoyed by
No.
abbreviation,
What you said? You text her.
I said sometimes I do text a GM or I would write it out.
But what she just said and
I
what
don't
you
really
agreed
think
to.
you do, honestly. From what I recall, whenever you greet me via text message, I'm not gonna, because you like to say,
he
you
probably
say my
does
name
GM.
because me and you
He
go back
probably
and
says
forth with the
GM
BS.
free.
All right.
No.
All right.
He calling
All
for my
right.
government.
But look though.
Right.
We're not talking about that. Look though. If I text a girl, because it happened before. If I text a girl good morning, and then she says good morning, how are you? But the how are you are HRU, which is an abbreviation.
it's
Wait.
just a dry
Does that
ass
mean?
message, bro.
Does that mean that she's not interested? She said HRU, which is how are you?
If
Does that
that's the-
mean?
that's-
If someone
that's how
texts
she
me
speaks to you
HRU, I would
frequently?
ask you, what does that mean?
That's
Bro,
a
that's
fact.
ridiculous.
What do you mean? What
That's
does
a fact.
Fuck out of here.
Because honestly,
I don't know what I didn't know what it meant until you said
Until
it.
he
I'm
said
not
it's
even
like-
paying no mind,
There's
bro.
some
Let me say
people who
something.
text like that.
First of
never
all,
knew what that
and
meant.
anybody that does text like we don't need to converse. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's
So
no
you're
reason
gonna
for us to
judge them
converse.
off of that?
I'm pressing back
Absolutely.
on the messages.
1,000%.
you know what- you know what, Lance,
I judge people off of the way they
Look,
text.
look.
Absolutely.
You know what they sound like?
100%.
So
It shows
you
a level
can't
of
text-
intellect.
you
I'm just
can't
saying,
text-
Like,
let me tell you right
Look.
now, you can't text no Crip niggas. You can't.
I don't text no Crip niggas.
They're gonna talk. They're gonna talk to you.
Yo, and I hate that stupid
crazy.
shit. I hate that, and I really don't text people that text like that, like with the extra C's or the extra B's and the blocking of this, and you know what I'm saying.
And then
block becomes clock.
But
and
you know
all
what's
types of
crazy?
Like we not
Look at the
doing
amount of
this,
effort
bro.
it take to do that.
You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Versus
that's
just
showing
texting
love. If I'm
My
using,
nigga.
wait. If I'm using,
Then there's no.
wait. But listen to me.
Yo, get
You
the
know
fuck
how
out
hard
of
it
here.
is to let's just say I'm writing like bitch or something. No, let's just say I'm writing blood, and I go to the emoji B. All the way to the emoji B and type B.
But
and
yet you texting somebody GM.
Hello.
No, wait.
There's no way.
Right?
That's the point.
Wait. So y'all trying to
You
say
just
if I
said
go-
that's love.
Wait.
So you can't
And
do that
effort.
for a word,
Wait. What if I text? What if it was an emoji?
bro.
G?
Stop with the
What
what
if it's-
if.
No,
Stop
what
with
if-
the what ifs, man.
He's okay. He said, "Was it emoji G and emoji M or
G and
something?"
emoji
Yeah.
M.
Would
Shut
that
the fuck
would that
up.
matter?
You still look stupid, bro.
No, it don't.
That shit look mad dumb.
You know who y'all sound like right now? Y'all sound like the people when people like us are saying these things. Y'all sound like the ones that be like,
No, y'all.
I'm a
sound
bad
like y'all just-
texter.
Y'all
Shut
just
the
sound
fuck
like
up.
you're annoyed with how people text. Period. If that's the way you text, if that's the way you talk,
Bro.
And that's also a problem though. Like
check
if you
it, though. No,
actually
check it.
speak like
You can't
that,
get
Oh,
me.
that's
yeah.
a
Look,
problem.
hold on.
Yeah.
So if
That's
you
a
had to
problem.
send a
Yes.
business email, are you gonna text like that?
Of course he is. He's gonna put a fucking.
You gonna text like that in a business email?
That
I'm
is
the one who-
different, bro.
First of all,
What's
listen
different
to
about
Free-
it? Hold on.
listen
What's
to what
different
Free
about
said.
it?
Listen
Active.
to what Free said.
Yo,
I
active.
write out
Hold on.
when I
Lance,
text y'all.
What's
I write
different
out
about it?
I barely use
Active.
abbreviations.
Shut up, nigga. What's different about it?
If you are in a business setting, I'm having.
Now
a
you trying to
personal-
catch points because
I
he's
am
not
having-
that. Talk to me, nigga.
Watch your mouth.
Talk to me, my
Watch your
nigga. Talk to me.
I posed the question.
No, talk to me,
He
nigga.
said you can't defend yourself.
Yo, son. So if you were sending the
No,
business
no,
email,
go ahead.
if you were sending the business email, you're gonna
Of course,
abbreviate.
no.
Why wouldn't
even
you
a
do
Crip
that? Though?
nigga not even
But
gonna
why
send a business
would
email
you
with
not?
mad C's and
Why wouldn't you?
Listen,
Because
a
it's a
business
business-
conversation
you
is
can't-
separate
shut
from a
up.
personal
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, so you
Fresh.
can't say
Y'all
that.
missing the point of why I'm
No.
asking
Are you
you
gonna-
why
it
you
is
do
Are
that.
you gonna
separate.
use
They are two
FOH
different
in a
things.
business thing? You're gonna use certain
Okay,
abbreviations
so now
like
here's the
I
other
don't know.
question: do you adjust your text accordingly to who you're speaking to?
No,
I don't.
I text everybody the same way.
Yeah, if I text,
type out, I
if
use
just-
punctuation,
if
like
I'm
all
a
of that.
person that texts,
But that's just me.
If I'm a
Right.
person that texts
Y'all know my-
abbreviations,
y'all know
all
my
the
mother a
time,
teacher. I couldn't get
and then
it
you
right.
don't know what the
And this is
abbreviation.
coming from a person. I don't even use abbreviations like that. But
Me
what I'm
either.
saying to you, if I met somebody that did, I wouldn't
Lance,
care.
I know
Yeah,
for a
like, y'all
fact.
think little
I
shit-
know for a fact that if a female was texting you with short, close-ended answers like that, you're not gonna want to talk to her no more.
No,
Cut the shit, bro.
no. There's a difference.
What's the difference?
There is a difference.
What is the
What's
fucking difference?
There is. You're taking it out of context. If that's all she's saying, clearly yes. But if she is including that in her message, if she writes a long message, but
Bro,
she uses
our
abbreviations-
fucking argument this entire time was people that text solely like that, not at the end of a message she put LOL. Shut up. Stop trying to adjust this shit to make it fit, bro.
If she texts me saying, hey, what's up? How are you? You know what I'm saying? There's
HRU.
no,
So when
there's
she
no
said,
problem
"Hey,
with
what's
that.
up?" HRU.
But I'm just making an example. Like not
I'm asking.
Not that she's giving me dry conversations and using abbreviations.
But that's
and
what the
doing that.
abbreviations equate to when you're really looking
No,
at it.
I
The
don't feel
conversation
like,
dry.
I don't.
bro.
I don't
I'm
feel
sorry.
like. I don't feel like that.
Conversation
It always-
dry.
I don't feel like it always equates to.
So
that.
if somebody replies to you with K, you feel like that's
No,
normal?
that's different. That is.
But that's
different.
what we talking about.
That is different.
Yo,
Cause y'all taking
man,
it out of context.
episode done.
I'm
Give me-
confused.
Y'all taking it out of
Give me
context.
tight.
What's the
Y'all
difference?
taking it out
All
of
right,
context.
now I ain't gonna front, Lance. Before we go any further, you did a good job with this one. You ain't gonna shake my
No.
hand. All right, fuck you too then. Nigga. I try to have your pause. I try to have your back, son.
He actually has been on your side
Yeah,
throughout
but
this
it's
whole
all right,
conversation.
You still a bitch ass.
Energy. Energy.
Yo,
That deserved a bomb,
Wait.
though. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get a little bomb for
Wow.
that, even though you
We'll go to the next.
disrespected
We'll
me.
go to the final topic.
But nah, wait. Before we go any further,
What you mean?
I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is true, but I just saw a tweet from the girl. Is a tweet from the girl that said, "Who said I wanted to be found? Fuck 12." I don't know if it's true, but
That's
it's very,
not true. I doubt
it's
that.
very, It's very fucking
a fake post.
It's very fucking funny though. And if this is true, that's crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, yeah, we apparently ran out of time, so
We did?
yeah. So
We can't do one more?
well,
Bro, yeah, I see the time, dog.
yeah.
Watch. Yo, you know when
So let's
it's time
time ourselves 10 minutes.
You know it's
Let's
time
take
to
10
go.
minutes.
Yeah. That's
Look
fine.
at Josh, bro.
So we're gonna wrap up.
Damn.
We're gonna wrap up.
That's crazy.
Y'all gotta let us know what y'all think in the comments, because these two niggas is tripping.
Nah, we ain't tripping. We ain't tripping.
Son,
But it's all good. It is all good.
I ain't going front, lad. See, you
Oh,
always...
you're like dotish people.
What? Are you kidding me? So wait.
I've never heard
So
Chase
wait-
speak with a Trini accent on the
Me
show.
either.
before.
But, so what you trying to say? What you trying to say,
Bro,
Chan?
do not speak to me in abbreviations.
And you the youngest one out of the whole... I'm very surprised.
Why would that surprise you?
Why?
'Cause
'Cause
What's
he's
your
the
statement? You said
'Cause he was raised
94
right.
and such and such.
He's
He's
raised-
supposed to be like that, according to what you said earlier.
I said what I said.
Because he's young. You know what I'm saying? The
So
young people...
why are you
I don't mean
surprised
that
now?
he was raised right.
I said that in the other episode.
Son, there's
Do
a
not
lot of
speak
people
to
who's
me in
raised right that
abbreviations.
writes in abbreviations, though.
Nah, I
Okay, no
don't.
problem.
So what are y'all talking about?
I don't.
Bro,
So-
people
so
is
you never
going
use
through
a-
the problem of
So,
saying
like,
two. Hello,
This
good
is
night.
this is my point.
And you worried.
But this is my point. If y'all
You know what my
abbreviations
thing is?
bother
I feel
y'all
like
so
you
much,
speak to me in
don't use
abbreviations, you don't know
FOH,
the difference
don't
between a
use
salad
certain
fork
shit.
and your dinner
You get what I'm
fork.
trying to say?
No,
Hello?
Active, nobody gets what you're trying to say, because
Kids,
we're not saying
don't front.
abbreviations
I
generally.
hear what you're saying, but that's why I say
When
K
did
bothers
we-
me.
No, but when did we ever say abbreviations as a whole? We never said that.
Son, that's the way you talking, bro. You talking soft, bro.
Yo, let's cue up the blood clot music, dog. We have to roll out.
Yeah.
Cue
Soft,
up the
son.
music.
Nigga soft, son.
Free, thank you for coming today.
I mean, it was wonderful.
Yeah, even though these guys can
Nigga soft, son.
I can handle y'all. I ain't nothing. This was great.
Oh, you can't text me.
What happened?
Fucking soft.
We soft, but you call yourself
think y'all-
camel skin, right?
I think I got.
First of all, you call himself light skin. Let's start there, but we're not even gonna get into that topic on air. Like, stop.
First of all, I'm the toughest light skinned nigga y'all
Heard
ever
you.
seen.
Heard
Feel
you.
me?
Sounds wonderful.
Okay. Anyways, free.
That
Yes.
sounds like a stand-up.
The title of a stand-up.
I'm the toughest light skin y'all
But it's
ever
him.
seen. But it's I like it.
Anyways, free. Go ahead, plug your clothing apparel Instagram, your personal Instagram. Let them know
Yes,
where they can
yes,
find
yes.
you. Let them know where they could cop.
Absolutely.
This,
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
your girl, MW Free, MW_free, or if you just type it straight out, I will pop up. And that's my personal page, and my apparel page is Made Apparel INC, all typed out, all spelled the correct way. I do have links in both of my bios. You can purchase online, or you can hit me up directly. But definitely go look at those links and get the copping.
yes, sir.
I like the dashiki
yes, ma'am,
shit
I
that
should
you got
say.
going on.
Dude, y'all feel like an empress right now. I appreciate it. When I get my braids, I just always feel like an empress.
Yeah, it's a good look, sis.
Thank you.
Fresh tight.
out to you.
It's fresh time. Be tight.
I ain't saying nothing.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, Phresh, you're up next.
I'm gonna use my time just to say, fuck active,
Facts.
follow me. I ain't even gonna put my name. It's gonna show up on the screen.
Oh, okay.
He said what he
Stush.
said.
But fuck you, active.
I'm glad you, because I was
Really?
definitely gonna do that
Nah,
too.
just so you understand it, it's FU active.
Cats, what's the Instagram handle?
K3DZ, follow me, man.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Chase.
King Chase 718.
First of all, it's fuck Chase first, then fuck Phresh. And Free wanna
Free
and
wanna
then
what?
Free wanna talk shit too. Fuck Free too.
Now
I'm on my
this.
Tupac shit.
Now this.
You heard?
All right.
Follow DJ Active DJ
Very
Active
vulgar, this
247, man.
episode, son.
All right, SoundCloud DJ Active 247 / SoundCloud.com.
Fire for that. Backslash. that
Mixtape's
time.
trash.
Fire for them backslash businesses. Mixtape's trash.
Damn, active.
Hey, tomorrow Wednesday too?
Funny thing, tomorrow's garbage day on my block.
Nice. We don't even need your shit no more. We ended it.
No, we are not ending it.
It's over.
My Instagram handle is LanceBCE.
Yeah, it's over.
And right before we close,
Damn, this nigga gonna die now. So.
yeah. Anyways, right before we close, definitely if you guys support the podcast, purchase our merch. Our merch is at christophchristian.com. So, go get that. Chase got the hat on today. He also has the Christoph Christian piece, so you can
It's
find
time
all of
for the
those.
Stoop break.
You can find all of those pieces available online at christophchristian.com. All right.
Facts.
Also, if you guys want to hit us up for if you want us to talk about a specific topic, artists or influencers, if you guys want to do a collaboration, you want to reach out to us.
I have to stop saying artists.
Artists, sorry. Yeah.
I'd
I'm
be
tired.
like most weeks, son.
My
I'd be
bad.
like, oh.
My bad. But anyways,
Yes, it's-
artists,
He's speaking
influencers.
right
If you guys are tired, if you guys are interested in collaborating, hit us up. Inquiries at stooptalkpodcast.com. All right. Don't forget to catch us on YouTube. We're on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Stoop Talk Podcast. That is the handle. That's how you find us. And we're on Facebook as well, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. All right. So Stoop Talk Podcast. We are signing out.
Shout out to Josh too.
See y'all next week.
He
Shout
tight
out
at us right now, but shout him out. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
He's
Brooklyn
shaking his head
Podcast
like, yeah,
Studio.
fuck y'all niggas.
Shout out to my guy Josh.
As soon as he
best
get
engineer.
home, tell the wife, "Fucking niggas, man." Sorry, babe.
And he's gonna say that in full words and not abbreviations. Right?
That's a fact.
Stupid.
He's gonna tell his wife about his day. We out.
Stoop Talk is signing out.
Stoop Talk,
We'll
you
see y'all
know the
next week.
vibe.
Peace.